The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
As you finish your sentence, Davun, you see Pithur's hand come off the sarcophagus.
Does he change? Is anything different?
Not that you notice. If there's any change, it is not nearly as perceptible as the one that happened to Casimir.
Okay.
Hey, did you ask about me?
Sorry, it didn't come up.
It's okay.
But I wrote it on the paper.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming, did it do the same thing that it offered him?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably not the same one.
For you? No, probably not.
Did you talk to them all?
I talked to them all.
You touched all the things. Did you talk to them all?
What did these two offer?
Nothing. I got nothing.
There was no talking, no voice, nothing? I guess, okay, maybe my power guy's not here.
Next room.
Yeah, he said there was a lot. I only see 3 pillars. Now, shall we push on, gentlemen? Or?
So basically there's no... How do I put this? There's no architectural way out of this room except for the spiral staircase. However, in the corner where I drew it and then I erased it, there are fissures in the wall. It looks like the wall, something has shifted and cracked, and there are actual fissures that lead in that direction.
Okay. I'm going to touch that one.
The southern one?
Yeah.
You put your hand on it, and again, you see this sort of wisp. Nothing like before. The amber just feels cold.
Okay. Go check out the fissure.
Okay.
Is there anything else in this room at all?
No. Broken crates.
Should we take a rest or anything?
Sure.
You're down really
That's
low.
probably a good idea.
You're almost dead and...
You guys want to sleep in here with talking sarcophagi?
It's cold and you need a jacket.
I'm going to go up to Mitch's room. He seemed hospitable.
As you look in that direction, it appears as if probably a tremor or something split the rock. You see 2 natural openings that are basically side by side. They're about 3 feet wide, 8 feet high, and you probably guess 10 to 15 feet deep. And there is you can definitely tell there's a room in that direction. You just can't see it very well because, you're seeing it through a crack in the stone.
Makes sense.
Hey,
So it's not leading off into some sort of natural cave system or anything. It's leading off into what you would assume is more of the Amber Temple.
You guys want me to, kind of sneak over there and take a peeky poo?
If we're going to rest, I would say no.
Okay. I'm just, my hit points are solid, so I'm good.
I'm not. I'm at half-life and a lot of spells burned.
Yeah, and I don't want to, I don't think we should attract attention if we can avoid it.
Why don't we go back up to the library, see if Mitch has gone back to his room, and we can shut ourselves in the library?
Sure.
It's a pretty good idea.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. You guys go back upstairs?
Yeah.
Hey, Davun, you told me you talked to me about that room earlier?
What?
The one you told me to get out of. You said you'd explain it to me.
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you explain that down here, since you didn't want to do it in front of...
Okay,
What's his face?
Bones McGee.
That room, guessing by the reaction and what I think he is, that is where the Lich keeps his phylactery. The item that a Lich creates to store his soul.
I thought it was the part of the brain for smelling. Go ahead, sorry. I study death. Off.
You study death. You would know what a phylactery is.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's undeath. I don't study that. It's biological. Thank you.
Yes. No. They willingly go through a transformative process into undeath.
Neat.
They die. They actually die a horrible death. And their resurrection is supposed to be fairly painful. Which is one of the reasons why you don't want to piss off a Lich. Because if you kill him, then he has to have a painful rebirth. And then he's really pissed at you. And they live for forever.
Neat.
This is all assumptive, of course. You don't
you
know that
explained all
there's
this
a
earlier.
phylactery.
I was just RPing that I now know this.
Yes.
Have this knowledge.
You would already have that knowledge probably since you studied death.
I studied it's the biological component of death. It has nothing to do with the soul and all that bullshit. There's no interest, according to the book, there's no interest in the afterlife or anything like that, undeath. That's why I was endeavoring to study undeath.
Right, but I also think
that
that while you haven't studied how phylacteries are made, I think you would also understand that it is they go through a death they die in order to do this. They die but don't die.
So, like, you killed the phylactery, you killed the thing?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh.
You kill the phylactery, you piss him off.
No.
Then you have to kill him.
Does it weaken him?
Because I'm pretty sure they can make a new phylactery.
No, you
They only got
destroy
one
the
soul.
phylactery, it destroys the lich.
I don't think so.
If only there were 3 monster manuals in this room.
You really probably shouldn't be reading the lich stuff. In case
Okay.
you want to know all the fun stuff that I can do.
Okay, I'm just scanning for the word phylactery. Is it start with a PH or a F?
Z.
PH. Because the destruction of the phylactery means the possibility of eternal death, a lich usually keeps his phylactery in a hidden, well-guarded location. So you have to kill it after you kill the phylactery. It does not insta-kill them. Because it's the possibility of permanent death.
Yeah. If they're...
They're no longer tethered to the world, so then when you kill the lich does not restore.
Right.
Yeah.
If you kill the lich and then destroy the phylactery, then it's gone. They're
Yes,
gone.
but the question was, if you killed the phylactery, do you kill the lich?
Oh, no.
Yes, that was the question.
That was totally the question.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Right. Yeah, okay.
No, it is not an easy button. That is not the part where it
No.
glows.
Cool.
Also, it is not easy to kill a phylactery normally.
Nope.
Fair.
Yeah, because I was looking in through there and I didn't look at some of the things. There's some really, really cool shit. It explains a lot about their CR.
Credit rating?
Yeah, no. If they were a credit rating, they're like... that is the highest CR I've seen of anything in the Monster Manual. Not that
Really?
I've perused, but it's up there. I'll give you a hint. It's double digits, which you probably expected. And the tens place is not a 1, Jeff.
Seriously?
Yes. I'll let you look at the CR if you want. The CR chart's in the back.
I'm not going to read it. But
They are...
now you got me curious.
Oh.
Wow, no
Just say it. What is it?
23 for those playing at home.
No, this says 21.
Oh, is it 21?
Yeah.
I thought it said 23. Anyway, still rough. So what do you guys want to do?
Rest.
Yeah, go upstairs and rest.
Okay. You can take a long rest.
I get to...
Do you take watches?
Yes. I
Yeah.
always do.
If my mark isn't looking.
Jeff, make me a wisdom saving throw for Casimir.
Got back to chart.
Crit.
He seems really anxious. Like we should we've got what we need. What are we still doing here? Let's go to Castle Ravenloft. We need to save my sister.
We're not going into Castle Ravenloft unprepared.
But I'm prepared.
50 at 58 at 810.
My sister spoke to me. We will.
You're
Your 10 pinpoint.
at less than half hit points. You're not prepared.
So,
All right. No, that's fair. Yes. We'll rest. That's fair. So who's taking watches, if at all?
I will take one, and on mine, since I'm in a well-lit room, I'll read the Strahd book that Pithur let me borrow.
Okay.
That happened?
Yeah, I borrowed to steal it, and you're like, fine, just keep it.
That doesn't sound like a very Troy thing to do, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
He caught me as I was putting it back, and he's like, it does better now.
I don't know if I'll buy that, but...
I mean, the book's in my bag.
that's-
I've had it for 5
That's
weeks.
what happened.
Well, you've kept the book because we didn't know how much...
You can
we were
continue
allowed
to read it, Matt.
but-
That's fair.
Davin's going to read a book too.
Oh yeah? What book is Davun going to read?
The Tome of Understanding.
Oh, right.
What's that?
I forgot that. It allows him to bump up his
Wisdom.
one of his I forgot which one of his ability scores. How long do you have to do that?
I have to read for 48 hours in a week.
Oh, okay. So that's probably your watches are probably what?
Hey, before we take our first watch, I'm going to take out the magic ewer and pour a gallon of wine, since that will be better in the morning. We can all have a little toast.
Yeah.
I want some wine.
Everybody got all their magic items.
Yeah, mine are useless. My magical items.
Which
I have
ones?
2 spell books.
I got a magical ewer question.
Sure.
It says if you put poison in it, it turns it into wine. So what if you put something in it and it isn't poison?
No.
It
Doesn't do
change
anything.
it? Okay.
Doesn't do anything.
Well, that's a great way to test for poison.
It's true. Matt, you notice at some point while you're reading your book that Mitch is sort of just standing in the open doorway watching you.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hello? I see that he looks around the room. Others have found the knowledge they seek.
Others, plural?
Well, yes, it seems some of you have been affected by what happened down there. What is it?
What about the tall one?
He seems strong, yes?
He's always been strong.
Yes. But even the body grows weak after a time, does it not?
Yeah.
Flab begins to show. Skin shrivels. You slowly rot inside your fruity corpse. And he smiles. What are you reading?
Just a tale of adventures gone by.
He starts walking over in that direction to see what you're reading.
I surreptitiously close it and place it back in a pocket.
Yeah, but it would be rude of me to read while conversing with you. What do you do to while away the hours? I don't imagine, and pardon me my intrusion, I don't imagine you sleep, sir.
Sleeping is a distraction, much as eating and drinking and even breathing are.
True.
No, it is a different sort of existence. But to and he indicates the spot where you've put the book, to a scholar such as yourself, it must be enticing to be able to forget more than you've ever even learned.
Yeah, it does seem
To need to
interesting.
To need to sleep. To need to eat. To stop doing what you need to do. It's very irritating. Whereas now I can study as I will.
It affords you a great freedom. I'm envious.
Well, a little bit of study. Perhaps finding the right bit of knowledge. Perhaps you too need never bother with these things again.
Well, I mean, if I hit level 20, I won't have to. So, I'm a monk.
The body will still die.
Mine won't.
You all die in time.
You don't age. You still die.
You don't become a god at level 20. You become something close to it, but you don't become a god.
I'm sorry, it's at level 15.
Timeless body.
Yeah. I no longer age, but I will die of old age at some point.
Yep.
But I no longer need food or water.
You don't take age penalties.
You're still a 100-year-old monk who can punch people in the face as well as a 20-year-old monk. But you will eventually die.
Yep.
You could die in battle. Eventually time will catch up with you. A blade across the throat. Spit of spilling of blood. It is unfortunate, yes?
God willing, my body will be studied in my order.
Gods.
I'm sorry, I turn a phrase.
No, he's...
Turn a phrase. Sorry.
Why bother with gods? To live at their behest? Nothing but a slave.
Oh, I'm not a worshiper.
Then where will you go when you die?
Wherever, I suppose. I already kind of started one time.
Where did you go the last time you died? That is what I'd like to discuss.
I don't know, it was just really dark and it was floaty. And those voices asking, they told me I could go on to my next journey, or I could choose to stay. I chose to stay and help my friends.
They talked to you then. Fascinating.
So who's the they? Because, the sarcophagi downstairs, I was hoping to glean an answer. But
No, you talk to something greater than what's in the basement.
oh, neat.
They're not known to reach out to many.
I guess I should feel fortunate.
Perhaps. What deal did you strike with them?
They didn't tell me the price, but I didn't used to look this handsome. And sometimes I kind of eat people. A little bit, not a lot.
I wouldn't stop if I were you.
So, I've totally had that thought. But, the cleric's a little weird about it. Pithur doesn't seem to be a big fan either, so I kind of got to do it on the DL, if you will.
Eat them first.
Oh, no, I like them. I'd rather eat my enemies. If I have to eat people, it might as well be people I don't like.
What happens
And it
when
doesn't
you...
even have to, I'm sorry, it doesn't even have to be people. Just live things are delicious, and the older they get, the less so.
What happens when you consume them?
I can see some of their last thoughts and some history
Interesting.
a little bit.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's like a weird psychometry. I don't know.
You're gaining knowledge.
Well, I mean, that's what, you all need to
Knowledge at the point of death.
do. Yeah. Definitely the memories are much newer the fresher the meat.
Then I wonder how fresh the memories would be if the meat is still living.
Oh, well, I've done that too. It's pretty fresh. Like, I bit into a she-wolf and saw her pups simultaneously in their den far away.
Something fascinating to study.
I know, right? Really, actually, I think it's neat. Not everybody agrees with me, you know.
Well, I encourage you to keep exploring.
I appreciate that.
It is not a wise idea to ignore one's urges. To do so could be
disastrous. I've thought well of making sure to keep my hunger in check so as to not lose control like I did in a battle.
But you must be prepared to explore it if it grows. Otherwise, it may lead to something quite terrible.
As I'd imagine. Of course, I wonder what I'll look like after a couple more bites. I'll be dexterous AF, though.
Perhaps. Who's got the next watch? Or is the monk going to while away the hours
No.
talking to Mitch?
I need to change out watch. Thank you for the company. It's not every day I have somebody to talk to on these boring night watches.
I will leave you to your necessary rest. And he gets up and walks out of the room.
I wake up, least hurt was Pithur, so...
Yep. Pithur's up. Do you do anything during your watch?
No.
You detect nothing. You hear some scrabbling around over in his room. Who you wake up next?
Davun.
Cleric? Doing anything?
No.
Okay. Lucas.
Yes. What?
You doing anything?
I leveled up.
Okay.
Hooray!
Are you doing anything now that you're waking up for your watch?
No.
Okay.
Just keeping watch.
Took a level of bard, right?
Nope. But I did pick up Lesser Restoration as a new spell.
Okay.
What's that do?
Lesser restores you.
lesser things.
Restores people that rent buildings. So weird.
Okay. You guys are awake. What do you want to do?
You want to explore the fissure?
We really should go to the castle now, I think. I think that would be a good idea.
Hey, Kaz, remember, I'm going to say this one more time. We're not going to do that until we feel ready to leave the temple. Okay? Got it? Good.
Yeah, we all need powered up. Your plan is to get your sister, and our plan is to kill Strahd. If you go in and get your sister, we're just going to piss Strahd off even more. Going off half-cocked isn't going to fix anything.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming my sister's powerful since she's been speaking to me, but whatever. That's fine. Fine.
You know what happens when you assume.
Yes, you're getting a little sassy there.
Fine. It's fine. Sassamir. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's go check out the fissure.
Okay, is everybody still okay with me trying to stealthily go in and
Sure.
just poke my head in and look?
Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
How far?
I don't know. Orc vision?
60.
60?
Now, does that work exactly like you think it does?
I don't know what the you mean.
I don't know. What do you mean?
I think it means that I could see 60 feet in the dark.
I think dark has to be low light, doesn't it? Because there's no
No.
low light anymore.
Dark vision.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's not superior.
It's not low light there.
He can see
Superior
in
just means
darkness
it's
as
further
if it's in
distance.
as if it's in low light.
Superior is 120 feet.
He can see shades of gray, I think is what it is.
50 of them.
Nope, only 14.
No anal play.
I mean, you're going to assume that 14 is not including butt stuff.
Yeah.
I think 14 other places to put it.
I mean, I know you can, but that doesn't...
I've lived an adventurous life.
Please stop there.
Many creatures in the world of D&D, especially those that dwell underground, have dark vision. Within a specified range, a creature with dark vision can see in darkness as if the darkness were dim light. So areas of darkness are only lightly obscured as far as that creature is concerned. However, the creature can't discern color in darkness, only shades of gray.
You see piles of treasure, Matt. Literal piles of treasure.
Let's go in there.
Wow.
They are heaped against the west and east walls of this stone room.
How big is the room?
The room is something like 40 by 40, give or take.
So I can see the whole thing.
You also notice that there's a 10-foot tall statue standing in the middle of the room.
Uh-oh.
It's back to you.
Okay, well, I want to back up. Does the other fisher lead to the same room?
Yes.
Okay.
They just kind of crack and do this.
Okay. Is the statue large enough that it could fit through the fissure? Like, how big is the statue?
Probably not.
Excellent.
It would be close. You would assume that the fissure's 8 to 10 feet. You would assume that the statue is 8 to 10 feet. So,
Would be a tight squeeze.
if it could make it.
Okay. I go back and tell my compatriots what I saw, giving a fitting description of said statue.
This is possibly the golem that this amulet goes to.
What was it made of?
What was it made of, in my perception of it?
It was a different shade of gray.
Oh, shit. Well, I could tell if it was metal or not. There'd be a luster.
A luster from what?
There's no light.
Did it look like forged metal, or did it look like a blob of amber?
That's a little bit better of a
That
question.
is a fair point.
It looked similar to something you've seen before.
Amber golem.
Yeah, didn't Mitch say something about we only saw the one?
Yep.
He did.
Okay. How hard was it to kill that one? I don't remember.
Not that hard, actually.
Yup, not that hard. Cody rolled 6 rolls under 10, but not that hard.
So, what do you guys want a ton of treasure, or
I am okay with this.
you got another
Go on
bell?
in there and get it.
Go right ahead, Aladdin.
Perhaps there are magical items that could help us upon our quest.
Why don't you
Go
tie
on
a
in there
rope?
and get them.
Why don't you tie a rope to one of your arrows?
You want to go get
Shoot
them?
it in there and do that bramble thingy and pull in some treasure and see if the golem moves.
Oh, it'll move, sure.
Well, maybe it only moves in the presence of a living thing.
I mean, we're looking for experience, right? So
Yep.
And I think I'm
Maybe
pretty
it's
sure.
watching the door.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have an easy out because I don't think he can get to us through the fissure. And there's like if push came to shove and we were really hurting, we could back up. We could retreat tactically and probably hit him through the fissure.
He could
At least
also,
two of us could because there's 2 fissures.
He could also collapse the fissure with a strong hit.
Your realism.
Never bring logic into
No,
D&D.
that's a good point. I don't know. The fissure was pretty large. I don't
never
know.
tell me the logic.
To be fair, it is since the fissure is 3 feet wide, it is not easy for you to move through either. It is a bit of a restricted space.
Oh, I'm
so
sure
you're
it's
not
easy
going,
for me.
It's not kind of
Everybody else,
difficult terrain, though.
I would count it as difficult terrain, yes.
Okay.
You guys want to go whack it, or
Let us go shit up.
what order should we go through there?
I just walk through it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. You can't see. You just want to walk in? It's really, really, really dark.
I mean, Casimir could cast light on your spear or something.
I mean, he could, but if he just wants to walk in there, he could do that too.
6 big old piles of treasure and an amber golem. Please line yourselves up how you're going through there.
I don't know what anybody else is doing, but
I'm fast.
Go ahead, whatever you want to do.
Cool.
It is a tight squeeze, particularly for you, Pithur, but you can get there.
What are these?
That's the golem. That's how big it is.
Oh, okay, right.
it's facing the door.
Yes.
Bone rushing.
I mean, if we can do it silent, if we can get to him silently. Oh, I was gonna say run up and. Oh wait, we gotta roll initiative, right? See who moves first.
We're not
What
in
happens?
combat yet. Until he tries to hit us, we're not in combat.
Where'd you walk again?
I walked around.
Somebody did cast light on you, yeah.
I lit a torch.
Okay. You got a lit torch. Nothing happens. It appears to be standing facing the door.
These are closed doors.
Yes.
We'll open them.
Oh, what's attacking while it's not moving? Oh, I hate you. This is good. This is exciting.
I need to check something.
Door's trapped. You die.
No.
It's either that or touch the treasure. I mean,
Well, yeah.
something's
One of the
gonna
two things will wake it
awaken
up.
it.
Could
Well,
just
make
kick
the
it in
last one move.
Just kick it in the nuts.
It was already moving.
Yeah, it was already
Oh,
locked.
okay.
You go to push it and it doesn't move.
As if it's locked.
Correct.
It's locked.
You see no locking mechanism.
I see no locking mechanism.
You dealt with this once before today. 8 hours
Can I
ago.
tell which way it hinges?
Yes. It looks like it would come inward.
You wouldn't push, you would pull.
Thank you.
But he said you pushed, I'm sorry. I was just pointing out that he said you pushed.
Would I do that, Lucas?
It totally did.
That Far Side comic.
There's no handle.
Yes. No, absolutely. There's a handle
Okay.
of some sort.
It's not budging.
Nope.
Okay.
Short of figuring out. You don't even see a locking mechanism.
In the fissure, are there any rocks on the ground?
Yeah, absolutely.
Throw one in a pile of treasure.
You throw one in a pile of treasure.
Yeah.
Now you pissed it off.
You throw a rock in a pile of treasure.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
So you guys just want to like stab this thing until it's dead anyway, and then do things that'll activate it?
I'm just gonna knock an arrow ready in action to shoot the thing whenever it tries to hit.
You get that medallion, right, Unda?
I do not believe it works on the Amber Golem.
Well, I mean, just try. Just like think, like lift your left leg or something.
We determined he would know.
Yeah.
Oh.
It would ring or glow or something.
Okay.
Yep.
Correct.
It is not doing that. So I'm assuming.
Fair enough.
I don't know if that's a proximity thing, but he's far away, so I don't know.
Does anybody like my idea of attacking it?
Feel free.
Well, I'm not going to do it by myself. It's embarrassing. I don't be the first one in line.
Go right ahead, Jeff.
You don't look annoyed if you're not going to answer the question.
I just did. 15 to hit.
No. Axe bounces off.
Okay. Does it move?
It's inanimate. Do you have it?
Now it does.
Okay.
It now swivels its head. And starts to turn to look towards you. Now you can roll those initiatives if you want.
Would he have got advantage on an inanimate object at the point?
And he's still got to beat its AC.
16.
Okay. 25.
8.
19. You should roll.
Dex is not his thing. Casimir?
16.
That's better.
I think it's safe to assume that his Dex is worse than Troy's.
Do I get to use my rated action?
Dex is just a bonus.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pew pew pew.
I imagine a 16 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Arrow, the wind from the arrow goes right.
Davun runs up and goes to strike at it, and his blade gets turned by it. Just doesn't seem to find purchase, and you see the thing's head swivel and look in his direction. Monk.
Punch aside its face for free.
You said it's 8 foot tall?
It's actually like 10 feet tall, but yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to try to punch it in its dong twice, and then when it doubles over, hit it in the head. That's the goal.
Sounds like a plan. Run up there and do it.
Can you stun it?
I can, but then I'll get a hit 3 times.
Well,
Right?
I don't know.
No, the stun is a part of your...
Oh,
It's a key
yeah, no, I'm
strike,
good.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and burn a key point, try to stun it. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Well then. 17?
17 hits.
Hey, there it is.
Okay. Hits for 10 damage.
Yep.
10 magical damage.
Are you going to burn the key? And
No, because I didn't say it at the beginning when I started rolling. I didn't say what hit, and it would be fair of me to miss the first one and then. say
No,
something.
you burn the key when you hit.
Oh, okay. I'll burn the key. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Is stunned its own
Condition,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, it's a condition.
Stunned creature is incapacitated. Can't move. Can speak only
17.
falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage.
Final hit 19 for 9 damage.
It didn't double over in pain as you punched it twice. You just seemed to piss it off.
That's why I was aiming for the dong.
Unda?
Yeah, sorry. I'll fire at it again.
So did it get stunned?
No. It passed the save.
Okay, I missed.
My key save DC is 12. Like, it doesn't
27
take anything
hits.
to break it.
12 points.
I imagine being in a rocket has
And
constitution.
another
like a
27 will
motherfucker.
hit. So 17.
You smash it twice with arrows. It seems to show no effect.
Yeah, I think it's too large for me to try to entangle, actually. I think we talked about that last time.
I can't remember. The last one, was it resistant?
Pithur.
No, it does something that
He has advantage on the
I can't remember. It stuns us or something.
Slows.
slow.
That's it. Do I get like a sneak attack since I'm coming from behind?
No.
No.
Yeah, flanking doesn't work anymore.
23
You hit it.
for 16.
Nice.
That one hit.
Okay, okay.
Unless it was the 9. Actually, I don't remember if I rolled.
Casimir can go.
I watched.
Casimir will burn a magic missile.
Yep, go right ahead.
Pew pew.
24.
Wow, put greener side up.
Nicely done.
So you let loose with that would be, what, 6 missiles?
Mm-hmm.
6 missiles come darting out of Casimir's hand. Ping, 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 ping. Each one striking the golem.
Ping, ping.
It seems to not be slowing it down. Speaking of slow, how about some wisdom saving throws?
For Urban?
How far out?
10 feet.
Oh,
So
I'm
just
good.
the 3 of you close to it.
Nat 20.
12.
Slowed.
Failed.
Slowed.
I forget what. Is that just for movement? Does that cause disadvantage?
You can
on
take
attack?
either a move or a standard or a.
Can't use
an
reactions
action,
that speed is
something like
have, and
that.
it can't make more than 1 attack.
Oh.
It can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both.
I knew there was more than just movement. It's gonna work.
So I can't hit 3 times, but I can hit 2.
Yes.
Okay, that's right.
Still use a key point though, right? No, can't. Key point is a key point of both.
It depends on what ability you're
Yeah,
using.
like,
That's-
yeah,
that's
it's
true.
depends.
I'm gonna punch Matt in the face too. That's what it wants to do.
Makes sense.
Because I hit him with a dong.
Yeah, it's mad. 15?
Miss.
18?
Hit.
He's swinging a big dick too.
He is.
What did you make that noise for? I see a 1.
19 damage. As he
Bring it
brings one amber fist down and you dodge, but he sweeps across with it and just backhands you.
You said 19, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Davun. All the reduced actions, blah blah blah, speed halved, etc., etc., etc.
Yep.
You make the roll at the end of your turn. What you won't do?
I don't know. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit you guys in the face with an iron golem a couple more times.
Like I said, you're Amber.
I'm going to cast Bless on the 3 of us.
Yep.
Nice. Nicely done.
What it does.
What'd
Oh,
that do?
It's
Bo?
a D.
Add a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Nice.
Would you like to make your saving throw now, Jeff?
I think it's a minute long.
And a D4.
Probably.
It's a minute long.
You rolled a 20 up here,
It's like
so
a
you're
constant
okay.
guidance.
You're not slowed anymore.
Is that what it is, Jeffrey?
It's like a constant guidance.
Oh,
Matt?
Damn, it's his spell.
It's your turn.
You said I think he would have it written down to know.
I just played a different game the other day with the same spell. So.
So it's for a minute.
So tell me how I'm wrong. What?
I think you're wrong. Say anything at all about you.
I mean, where
It's
do
a
you want
minute.
to begin?
Huh?
Where do you want to begin?
Roll a D4 and add it to your saving throw or your attack.
Forever?
Huh?
Forever. For
Until
the
I
entirety
say
of the game.
otherwise.
Jesus.
How about your unblessed? You.
Does 28 hit?
No. Numbers divisible by 14 don't hit it.
12 damage.
That's divisible by 14, Lucas.
You only get 1.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
That's why I motherfucking asked.
No!
Smoker.
I mean you only get 1 attack because you're slowed.
No, I don't get my bow. I don't get 3. I get 2. We just
What
said
did
it.
slowed just say?
You can take an action or a bonus action.
And you can't take more than 1 attack.
Correct.
Okay. Then yep. He's right.
So would you like to make a save?
Save for what?
To not be
slow.
slowed anymore.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Save Matt has been failing his entire life.
I was gonna say a similar joke.
Wisdom? Is
Yes.
that what it was? 15?
Nope, still slow. Unda.
Yay.
No.
14's gonna miss.
It is, in
This
fact, going to miss. Ping. That
13's
one also
gonna
goes off in the air.
Jesus.
Ping. Pithur. You can make an attack.
I can make 2 attacks because I am not slowed.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. You made the first one. You rolled a nat 20.
That's not going to hit. It's 13.
I'm so glad this spell helped so much.
All right, so Pithur stabs uselessly at it. Would Casimir like to do anything? Because apparently Casimir is going to have to save the damn day. Because your bless spell is f***ing useless.
Casimir will firebolt.
How often can he do slow?
Well, let me roll the recharge and I'll tell you.
Yeah. That's high enough to
Yeah,
hit.
no, you smash him in the face. Firebolt goes lancing across the cave, striking the golem in the face.
For 11 damage.
Nice. So let me roll that refresh here. Or that recharge. No, it does not recharge. Instead, it's going to punch Matt in the dick some more. So it really doesn't like Matt. No, probably not. No, I bet it. 17?
That's my armor class.
1 hit. And a 25 will make it 2 hits. First hit is 13.
You just wanted to provoke this thing.
Next hit is 16. Total 29 damage. As it just BAM! BAM! Smashing the monk into goo.
With its big amber dick.
I was say, it's not even moved its arm
What does
yet.
dodge do?
Disadvantage on attack.
What about disengage?
You use your action to not get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
You have a key that does that now.
Oh wait, I gotta do a save.
Not
No.
your
No.
turn.
On
Oh
your
no, it
turn.
hit me. Okay.
Davun. You are not slowed.
Yep.
Right now, Matt is the only slow one.
Per use.
Ah, that's funny.
They're both there left, so you off.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that bless?
Disengage.
Jeff is tired of being the f***ing front line.
And cast spiritual weapon.
Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah.
Never works.
Matt, what would you like to do?
Wait a
I
minute,
get
you
my
can
attack.
So sick of that spiritual weapon. God.
Why?
Because your spiritual weapon has done more damage than you have in this game.
I'm not a fighter.
MVP on the cleric team, spiritual weapon. Besides, it's gonna miss anyway.
No, Spirit Guardians has done way more damage than the spiritual weapon has.
Not true.
16.
Nope.
17's the
17
target.
is
Okay, that's the limit.
As I would say, the spiritual weapon sucks. It fails. Matt, what would you like to do?
Do I do the save first?
No.
No.
Saves at the end of the turn. So you get an action.
Disengage, get away.
You cannot do that.
I don't think you can do both. Because disengage
What if I use
is
step of
using
the-
your action, and then you use your movement.
So you can move.
Can I use Step of the Wind?
What does Step of the Wind do?
You can spend a key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus
Actually,
action.
yeah,
on
he
your
could do either way. He still gets his action, and he also gets half of his movement.
Oh, that's right. It's half the.
Oh, I guess that's fair. Yeah, no, that's the right way to look at it. You can disengage
You don't-
for half your movement.
You don't even have to burn the key point.
Yeah, you're
because
fine.
you're
No,
slowed. You only
yes,
get one
that's
or
true.
the other.
That is fair. You can use your action for disengage and move at half your speed. Good call,
Okay.
Jeff.
So you can hit first and then move?
No. I
'Cause
can't
he's
because I'm
slowed.
slowed.
Oh,
No, I'm trying to recuperate.
good idea. Didn't I give you a health potion at one point? Did you have that?
And you're raging, right?
No.
I technically did not call it. I was meant to do it the second time and forgot.
16? Get me out of slow?
I feel like if there's a number, you missed it by 1.
His AC and the DC are the same.
Unda.
Oh, yeah. Kill things.
Nope.
This guy.
Swing and a miss. Can we do 4 in a row?
What's that? That's a 7, so 17.
All right. After 5 shots, you hit it. Pretty well, actually.
Yep.
19.
Huh?
19.
Okay. You strike it in the face with an arrow. It keeps on going. Pithur.
My turn?
Yes.
I am raging.
Hey!
That'll hit.
I am raging.
It's like the idea of him doing that and then the thing turn around and punch him in the nuts.
To be fair, you took 2 more damage than you should have the first time, so 8.
Thank you.
I'm hoping, Karma will come back around then. It's a hit for 10.
I really wish we could face cam Jeff looking over because I know he's trying to calculate how many hit points it has, and he keeps seeing these numbers get bigger and me not being phased by it at all.
It's a golem, they're never phased.
Right. Casimir. 2 large stabs in the butt by the spear. Do some damage. You see it turn to look at you. It's Casimir's turn.
Firebolt.
Yep.
That'll
That
hit.
hits. Oh, 6. 10 and a 6.
16.
You smash the out of it. It's still standing, although it's looking less gooder and less gooder. Opportunity attack.
That'll hit.
Okay.
17.
Roll me damage.
14.
This thing. So here's what happens. It sort of turns to you as you stab it in the butt, but as the monk runs and skitters through the treasure, it turns back to the monk and charges at him. So if you can move me across the room towards the monk there, like it's gonna get all up in his biz.
Does the spirit weapon get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
I wondered if he might be able to down it before it gets to you, but it does not. It does not at all. 22 hits.
Come down.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
So you won't take that automatic. 19 damage.
Down.
So it walks over there, just boom, grinds the monk down into the gold. That
This
skitters
is what I
and
get for
crashes
not
over.
getting hit in the vampire fight, right?
This is what you get for running into the gold.
Running the gold, yeah. I don't know why you did that move.
Davun.
It's one less cut.
There's a lot of in this room.
Move the spiritual weapon over. Yeah, 18 plus 8. Yeah.
Yep, you hit it. Roll damage.
Oh my god, I cannot even. 12 damage.
Still up?
As so it rolls over, smashes Matt with one big fist, and then the spiritual weapon floats over and pokes it in the butt, and it just crumbles into a million pieces.
You only had 1 hit point left, didn't it?
No, it had more than one.
Okay.
Less than 12, though.
Less than 12. More than one, less than 12.
Alright.
Now, the last time I knocked somebody down, the other party just let him bleed out.
I will run over and use Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, no, I had a party at
Oh,
Adventurers League.
I thought you meant this plan. Like, no, we
Yeah,
we
no,
did
that sounds like a dick move.
Oh, it's absolutely a dick move, but, you know.
I mean, we do have a whole room of treasure.
You know, the treasure goes much easier.
Yeah, no, if this thing's down, I'm going to that closest pile. I mean, I can't do anything to bring him up, so it's up to you.
I mean, I have relentless endurance. I can have 1 hit point.
You should probably do that.
Well, not if he's going to cure wounds me.
Why?
Because I only get it once a day.
11.
It happens automatically, doesn't it? As a half-orc, it happens automatically. You don't have a choice. You just spend it.
That's fine. I can still cure him.
No, you can, but he's at 1 hit point.
Well, now you're at 12 because I just gave you 11 more.
I'm just saying, it's not a I kind of want to use it unless my party can't heal me type thing. It's a it happens
Went ahead
thing.
and use that on the second level.
You get knocked down and your eyes pop open.
And you get up again.
Never gonna keep me.
You don't get up quite yet. You just see the golem topple
No.
down into the wall.
You can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Okay.
So,
It's a lot of faith in your party.
yeah. We're a team.
Yeah, definitely a team.
Called the Revengers.
You get full hit points because this one's not damaged. The last one was
Thanks
damaged,
for the cure wounds.
which is why it was a little bit tougher, not a lot.
Yeah, I was going to wait till my first death saving throw. Relentlessly endure.
1,180 experience points for everybody.
Go up 14 more hit points.
And if I recall correctly, you guys are really, really lucky you came in that way.
Because there's a thing on the other side of the door.
There's a big boogity.
I just have
It probably triggers when the door opens, and you probably can open it from the other side.
Probably true. Cool. So
Oh, yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Forgot about that. You see piles and piles of treasure. Neat.
There he is.
Let me...
Scrooge McDuckin into the.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a lot.
it's on take a spot.
So the pile of treasure goes on the left side, 1, 2, 3 towards Troy, and then it goes 4, 5, 6 towards Matt. So tell me which one you're investigating, so I don't have to keep turning back to that freaking page.
I'm
Numero
on 6.
4.
Okay, numero 4. You see piles of iron ink. Like, you can't carry this all, Jeff. Like, it's gonna have to be a choosy thing.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot.
I can make a list.
You see piles of iron ingots, weighing upwards, you would assume, of 2,500 pounds. So piles. You see about 30 holy symbols. You see a set of 12 copper chalices. You see a gilded skull with red garnets in its eye sockets. You see 8 war hammers, and you see 6 war picks.
What's a war pick?
Detect magic in this room.
Just a pick.
Like a pickaxe.
Who wants
Except
another pile?
I'm
Weaponized.
at 3.
Pile number 3. How well can you count, Lucas?
Lucas or Unda? Unda's probably better.
You see several thousand...
Wait, Unda's probably... Yeah, Unda's better. It's just taking a long time to count to 12.
You see several thousand coins, EP. You see 75 empty bottles. You see a trunk, which when you open it up, do you open it up?
Sure.
You see inside the trunk 6 fine dresses and gowns. You see 10 pieces of jewelry. You see a rotted chest. And you see 8 painted ceramic statues of religious figures.
There's a rotted chest inside the chest.
There's another... No, this pile is 10 by 10. It's massive. So there's another chest.
Oh, what's in the other chest?
In the other chest, you see approximately 500 gold.
Okay. So lots of EP and gold are good.
Sucks to carry that much EP, but yes.
Well,
Any other
how much
piles you
EP
want to
was
look
it
at?
again? Because
I'm
we
on
can put that
6.
out.
Pile 6. It looks like 6 or 7,000 wooden, or 6 or 7,000 coins until you pick them up and you realize that they are made of wood.
You found the booby prize.
You see more than 10,000 CP occupying 15 iron pots. You see an obsidian scepter with gold filigree. You see 11 rusted helms. And you see 15 thin leather-bound tomes. Do you look at them?
Yeah.
They are all signed copies of a storybook called Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites by Nitch Rackmay.
Wow.
I pocket a copy.
You have a copy of Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites. Any other piles?
Is it white,
5.
undead, white?
Yes.
Okay. Just
5. You see approximately 10,000 silver. You see 6 crystal balls. You see a bronze crown with tiny gem-eyed dragons for spires. You see a life-size wooden pony. And you see 6 marble vases.
I got a pony.
Life size.
Life-size wooden pony.
would you be able
That's
to
probably what
detect
Matt tripped
magic in
over
this
while
room?
he was backing away.
Get your pony back.
And for the only other pile we haven't done, which was...
2 more
One and
piles.
two.
Oh, sorry, 2.
1 and 2.
In pile 2, you see about 10,000 silver. You see 5 rusted suits of ring mail and 6 rusted breastplates. You see a silvered rapier with a pink glass hilt. You see 4 rusted greatswords, and you see a gilded chariot. There's a lot of in here, man.
Yeah.
Rapier looks fun.
It's just like you're like mundane things, the pieces of money, and something really fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would call it really fantastic. I totally said you're Aladdin exploring in the gold. In pile 1, you see almost 20,000 CP. You see 30 gemstones. You see 3 rusted suits of plate armor, 9 rusted shields, and a child-sized sarcophagus
Creepy.
made of black wood and inlaid with gold. Anyone like to open the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
It is empty.
Okay. I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Yes. Nothing at all. Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, I do think so.
All right.
So I think
Let's split.
besides the money,
No, not the EP.
besides the money, there was some sort of bejeweled skull.
Yes.
Out of the one, so we'll take that.
I want to take the.
He's got a
obsidian
scepter. Lucas found some jewelry. There were gemstones in the other ones. I think all that stuff definitely.
30 gems.
Yeah, I think that stuff we should definitely take, and then as much coinage. I think the rest of that stuff is
500 gold pieces were in Lucas's.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 500 GP, 30 gems.
If you would want,
scepter
my opinion, I will go through each pile and tell you what you should take.
and the weird rapier.
Because I'm going to drop off the CP and the EP because collecting it's copper and 50-cent pieces.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong,
EP's better than silver.
it is.
Yeah.
There's significantly less of it comparatively. That's what I'm saying. If you sit around and count all the coin, it is a lot of coin. I just don't think it's physically capable for you guys to carry it all.
That's probably true.
So if you ignore
one.
the CP, then in pile 1, you have 30 gemstones. I would take that. That's probably the only thing you could carry because the armor, the shields are worthless, and carrying the sarcophagus would be difficult.
and dumb.
The plate mail can't be saved.
No.
Number 2.
It in fact says beside it in parentheses, worthless. Pile 2 has a lot of silver, more than 10,000. But again, it's a question of how much you can carry. The ring mail and the breastplates are worthless. You could take the silvered rapier with the pink glass hilt.
Okay, what's that?
The great swords are worthless, and I don't know what the hell you would do with the chariot. The chariot looks really, really nice, but you can't carry it.
Right.
Good horse.
I've got a Goliath.
Boom.
Excuse me? You ain't got
Hey, seriously, if we find out what that medallion, controls, we're tying it to the chariot and getting the rest of the loot.
Ooh.
Take it
bad
right out the
idea.
front door.
Not a bad idea at all.
There is, okay, pile 3, this is where the EP is. It's over 5,000 EP. So, I mean, that's not a small chunk of change.
No, not at all.
The bottles are empty, so I wouldn't take those. The trunk filled with dresses and gowns isn't worth as much as some of the other things, but you can take it if you want. I would definitely take the 10 pieces of jewelry and the 500 gold out of that pile.
Yeah.
The ceramic statues weigh 50 pounds each, and there are 8 of them. So I think that would be something difficult for you to take.
You just take one.
The pile of iron ingots is not worth the fact that it weighs almost 3,000 pounds.
Right.
The 30 holy symbols are not worth that much. You can take them if you want to. That's something easy.
Are they the same holy symbol?
No, not a single one of them is similar.
Interesting.
Any that I recognize?
Some of them, yeah. But some of them that you don't recognize, he recognizes.
Is one of them a rotting
Okay.
hand?
Yeah, so everybody has been brought here.
Yeah. Is one of them a rotting
In the
hand?
game like in the Mummy where he's like,
No.
or Constantine where he's using the different, things and
Well,
something.
no, I don't.
Use this one. Oh, does this work? No, does this one work?
Benny and the Mummy.
Yeah.
The 12 copper chalices I would take. They're worth quite a bit each. The gilded skull I would take. And
Redundancy.
the warhammers and war picks are usable. So that's just a question if somebody wants an extra weapon. They are, as you have already figured out, though, not magical.
Would the war picks have any advantage on amber?
No.
Okay.
9,000 silver, which is, not probably as valuable as the EP.
It's like $90.
The non-magical crystal balls are worth some. Definitely take the crown. I don't think that you want to take the wooden pony.
You need to be thinking wrong.
It's a life-size wooden pony, so good luck getting it down a mountain.
Does it have a pocket on it?
No.
Well then, leave it.
And the marble vases look very valuable, but are heavy. They're 100 pounds apiece. I don't think you want to take the wooden coins. I don't think you want the more than 10,000 copper. You're already taking the obsidian scepter, which I think is a good call.
Mm-hmm.
The rusted helms are worthless, and then you have the 15 signed copies of the storybook.
Are those worth anything?
I don't know.
What's the significance of this book?
You know what?
It's
Change
an
it to
Easter
I want
egg.
2 copies of the book. Because I'm going to replace them. I'm going to take the binding from one and put it over the Strahd journal.
All right.
I also want a copy of the book.
All right, write it down. You have Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites, or whatever the it was called.
I'll take one. Madam Ava might like it.
And that's a wrap.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.